It's the young Paul Bunyan in this bitch. I got babes. Swear to God, it's some real test. Real shit. Whole squad gotta feel this. Swear to God, this light work. Back and forth through the night till the light hurt. I'm that shit you are gonna need a diaper. When it come to getting pussy, I'm a lifer. When you thought I couldn't get nicer, your boy step in the ring like Tiger. And you wonder how good my move is. Walk around the hood. All I get this deuces, bitch me. You ain't know the food is. Getting 8 shades all through the movies. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm gooder. Would you like some popcorn along with that butter? I would like a sister along with that mother. What's up? Walk around like what's up? Everybody in the bar know I got buzzer. Looking at me like what up, brother? Looking back like brother, shut up. What's up? Walk around like what's up? Everybody in the bar know I'm trying to cut up. You ain't trying to put up, shut up. Fuck up. Swear to God, I'm an animal. Killer on the down low. Swear to God, I'm the baddest out. Alright, go ahead. Get your cameras out. What the fuck is up with that bitch over there? Me mugging. I think I should stand up and go see if it needs some. See these biggest motherfuckers right beside of me. Known their whole lives, they would never lie to me. This is the beginning of a dynasty. You should be thinking I'm always you could be kind to me. Swear that your whole crew is boo-boo. Looking like some dudes that I could easily chew through. I know this ain't probably what you used to, but everybody welcome on the wagon go choo-choo. And when people tell me I regret that in the morning, I sleep till noon. I sleep till noon. When people tell me I regret that in the morning, I sleep till noon. I sleep till noon. What's up? Walk around like what's up? Everybody in the bar know I got buzzer. Looking at me like what up, brother? Looking back like brother, shut up. What's up? Walk around like what's up? Everybody in the bar know I'm trying to cut up. You ain't trying to put up, shut up. Fuck up. Swear to God, dick game. Bitch made bitch tank like a fish tank. Swear to God, shoot switch, man. Puddle so big, could've been a piss tank. Look at my lifestyle, put it on DVD. Look how I'm knee deep. This is my CTV. Up in the TP, smoking with 3 keys. Up in some beefy. These are my GGG. Get it right, man. Get it right. Swear to God, I'm a GGG. Get it right, man. Get it right. Swear to God, I'm a GGG. Get it right, man. Get it right. Swear to God, I'm a GGG. Get it right, man. Get it right. Swear to God, I'm a GGG. When people tell me I regret that in the morning, I sleep till noon. I sleep till noon. When people tell me I regret that in the morning, I sleep till noon. I sleep till noon. What's up? Walk around like what's up? Everybody in the bar know I got buzzer. Looking at me like what up, brother? Looking back like brother, shut up. What's up? Walk around like what's up? Everybody in the bar know I'm trying to cut up. You ain't trying to put up, shut up. Fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up though. You. Hey, I don't like this dude. Look.
I guess. Is it about me? I'm sure it is.
Shut the fuck up. You don't try to get it cut up.
Something like that. We're going to be stream sniping
I'm
tonight.
just shooting the breeze. I just got too much swag. The swag's on fleek. Ick. Yeah. 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 No! No! It's all the same everywhere I go. Like wherever I go. No! Look at you, motherfucker. Whoa! Lame man fuck. Gosh, you got a party? Do I want to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute. No! Nah, sorry, I don't really fuck with you dudes. I ain't coming in with these fucking new shoes. Only dudes inside that's lose. I'm busy that day, I'm living that way. I'm busy as hell, man, don't give me that face. I'm sorry I couldn't get out to your show. I was busy having sex with a woman.
True.
Your whole persona look counterfeit. Yeah. You can count me out if you counted in. Your mama knew you wouldn't mind the shit. Look like you were waterboarded as a child and shit. Yep. You're so excited when I walk in the room. Does it look like I am excited about you? Can you tell by my face I want to puke? Fucking y'all the worst. Goddamn. No! It's all the same everywhere I go. Like wherever I go. No! Look at you, motherfucker. Whoa! Lame man fuck. Gosh, you got a party? Do I want to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute.
Yeah, it's Husey. No! It is Husey.
Nah, you ain't popping like you say you is, and everybody know it.
Nah, I look like Santa sipping red Fanta, about to slay these hoes. Nah, I been getting mine, I ain't got the time to play with these hoes. Nah, you was hating on me back when I was broke.
Professor
I know
looks
how
like
it goes. Yeah, everybody got opinions.
Breaking Bad
I ain't
guy.
worried about opinions that'll never change the vision. Let me see what's on the menu. Another rap, another venue. I don't feel them. Y'all know my flow venom. It's crazy cause they the one biting on me really. I could probably put it in any instrumental. Any rapper trying to get it even though he should already know. No! So the same everywhere I go. Like, oh, there I go. No! Look at you, motherfucker. Whoa! Lame man, fuck. Gosh, you got a party? Do I want to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute. No! Fuck no, I ain't listen to your mixtape. Bitch, no. Tryna match weed when the weed don't match. I be like, bitch, no. You need to buy your own drinks, motherfucker. Get your shit straight. Bitch, no. I don't need more like, bitch, no. 12 at the door like, bitch, no. They think that they on my level. What you talking, bitch, no. Oh, you better stand. No, you got it happen. Bitch, no. Ain't no way that you could get on my level. Bitch, no. I'm shining, 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 shining. No! No! So the same everywhere I go. Like, oh, there I go. No! Look at you, motherfucker. Whoa! Lame man, fuck. Gosh, you got a party? Do I want to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute. No!
That's fair, Echo. That's actually very fair. Let's see. Probably turn this off here. Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah, I'm gonna be stream sniping. The Husey show. He should have. No, Greg. No. Yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're 100%. Yeah. Build the wall, deport them all. I agree with you there. It's gonna be tough for the visa deal right now for him. And I'm kind of being a dickhead about this, but yeah, I'll agree with that. That was easily the best heist known to mankind. I made you send it by your own will and volition purely because I'm a small person who fit the shirt. I don't know what that means. Are you a small? Are you a midget? You're a midget? That's cool if you're a midget, man. Midgets are cool. Are you for real a midget, Butter Dick Jones? He's tiny. For real? He might be a midget? Okay. Well, we got midget allegations going on. I'm not, but I'm very short, dude, all things considered. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, we're gonna stream snipe, see what's going on, man. We're gonna make Husey show funny because he can't do it himself. So we're gonna do that. I sent him an extra small shirt. Wow, I just did all my laundry. I don't know if y'all see that. I did all my bedding, everything. Men, yep, we got men around here. Yeah, we do. Misdemeanor. So I did all my bedding and stuff. I just haven't done the onesies yet because they're still a little wet. I had to hang dry most of it. It was taking forever in the washer. I didn't want to waste electricity. You know what I mean? And so I hung dry it I hung dry it yesterday. And now it's dry. You know what I mean? Yeah, misdemeanor, everything gets red around here. Don't think you're gonna fuck around. Husey sucks Mersh's balls. I know he does. You're not gonna get away with saying shit without me reading it. I read everything. Did Operation Piss Stick happen? Not yet. That's why we're doing this a little bit early. After the shift, we'll see what she has to say. Code, I know what that means. I think I might be a little too drunk to fucking, do that. King of all diffs is here. Oh, that's it. That's King of all diffs. Okay, yeah. We read everything around here, misdemeanor. Yes. So yeah, you don't have to pay for chats, but everything is pinned to the top. If you like the entertainment, feel free to donate. That's it. That's it. You can also super chat or gift memberships or get one if you'd like. And so that's where we're at. Crumbum, if you're present, please unban me. You're not banned. You're not banned. I check almost every show. Yeah, I check almost every show. So yeah, I gotta pee pretty bad though. I do have to do that. We're almost there. It's almost 6 o'clock. They're probably. Did your butt cyst go away yet? Yeah. Yeah. Nothing gets past Granny. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, man. I'm here to, yeah. I got a dog. You know, he kind of, yeah, I alert with him. And then, yeah, just check the chat, Echo. You know what I mean? Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Yeah, so we'll check that here. We got about 6 minutes. We'll see what's happening there. What would that was so long ago. Is a 19-year-old A real, B not fat? Yes, real, also not fat. Yeah, both of them. How much do a stream of you popping them? Of my butt, sis? I mean, I have to grow them first. I don't have any. I have so much, it's so little stress in my life lately that, yeah, I really haven't been breaking out. Does the 19-year-old have any other kids? No, ICO, no. No, she does not. She does not. Yeah. Only 3. That would be crazy, dude. That'd be absolutely insane. I gotta pee. No, I did backstage share her profile with some people that I trusted. So, but I can't let you fucking animals do that. Oh, this is nice. This is a good pee right here. So I did. Yeah, I shared it. I shared it backstage with the boys. You know what I mean? Hopefully nobody fucking leaks that shit because y'all motherfuckers won't be. Y'all be relentless. You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all be relentless. Yeah, they sent it to me. Not bad. Are you for real, Echo? I swear to God, somebody sent that shit to you. If they did, man, I'm mad. I'm mad as fuck. I wouldn't sleep with one, but it's not. Yeah, again, it's sleazy, Butterdick Jones. Yes, she is legit pregnant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know yet. I got this. Hopefully, I'll know by the end of the night. Where is it? There's a pregnancy test somewhere over there. We're gonna have her come over and fucking piss on some shit. They said don't tell anyone, so I'll keep it quiet. Only sent it to Rote. Bro, I'll fuck you up. I swear to God. I'll get a passport. I'll fly to England. I'll fuck you up. Okay? You son of a bitch. I bet. Where's Reese? I don't know. Hold on. Reese. Yeah, he's out there somewhere. If they dox her, let me his dox. Okay. Method little Lemmy. So yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do. I'm so over everything. Really, it doesn't matter. What Roshi said, he won't send it to Doom. Okay. That's fair. Race. I want to know where my dog's at, actually. He'll be back. He'll be back. Granny, will you send Echo to Mr. Delamonte? No, probably not. I don't know what the fuck that means. What are you calling her? Just a 19-year-old? No, it's not. No, I call her by her name. Echo will be in Vegas in April. Cheaper flights, Granny. Yeah, well, the flight, they'll probably be cheaper, especially when the TSA gets fucking, not fucking slam hammered, Future Miss Granny, no, Isiano. No. Nope, not even a little bit. We're almost there. It's almost 6 o'clock. I started early, so shit. All right, there it goes. I can hear him. I can hear him out there. I don't know what he's doing though. Reese. I guess he doesn't want to come in. Can't wait to hear the deets of this one in 10 years. From who? From me? I've told y'all most of it. Echo and Rochi are lovers. For real? That's a weird mashup, man. That's a weird mashup. Is the girl Mexican like Triple G's baby mama? No. No. She might have a little bit of Spanish in her, but I don't think she's Mexican. No. I don't think so. Yeah. It's a thing. I like this long hair. What can I say? This? Are you talking about Rochi's or mine? You fucking Rochi, bud? Echo, you fucking Rochi? I don't suggest it, man. Rochi looks like he's got some kind of colon cancer or something going on. Okay, don't do that. Don't do it. If you're gonna fuck a dude, make sure they got a tiny wiener and they look like a female. Depends on how much I drink in Vegas. Okay. So, all right, I guess it turns out Eccles fucking Rochi. I've been sitting for a few months, fresh out, and don't know everything yet. My bad. It's okay. Yeah, you want to jack off online? We can do that as well. Well, you got to shoot your shot. You know what I mean? You always got to shoot your shot. You can always get a hold of me. Reese, come on. What are you doing? Yeah, there he goes. He'll be all right. If it helps, nobody sent me anything, obviously. What do you? Yeah, I know that. Called it. What did you call? Jacking off online? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll jack off. Fuck, I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I mean? You might as well, be face to face on the deal. Yeah. You might as well be. There he goes. There's Reese. Here we go. Pop up, mama is smoking again. I'm having a hard time breathing. Granny's unborn baby Clea. She doesn't smoke. That would be the first one did. Can you fit a pool table in that shed? Yeah, I can. Are you a woman? That's what I want to know. Are you actually a woman? I don't think so. Hi Reese. Yeah, there he is. See him back there? Motherfucker's dirtying up my goddamn. I just did the bed. I just did laundry. And so he's fucking that shit up pretty good. I'm almost assuming. Yeah, he's doing that. Sure, they do, KK. Cletus the fetus. That's crazy. When we say Mexican, are we talking about Abigail Adriana Madrigal? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what that means. Who the fuck else? I don't know. I have no idea. Papa Mama started smoking because of she shed. Jesus Christ. Baby loves anal and 1-year-old for $1.99. This is fucked up. This is very fucked up, man. You should be ashamed of yourself for what you've done. You really should. That's a great profile picture, though, by the way. What is on my mouth? Okay. All right. Thank you for the $1.99, I suppose. King of all diffs, what's a brony? Homo? Yeah, it's it's somebody that's into My Little Pony and they dress up like it's basically a furry, man. It's a furry. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm almost over this fucking it's my beer can pacifier that. What the fuck? This is so fucked up. All right, let's see if this shit's on yet. Yeah, My Little Pony. It's dudes that are into My Little Pony. That's what it is. All right, let's see if this is on yet. You know, we got to do it. We have to. It's a thing that has to happen. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a double-edged sword for me, really. I really like I wouldn't do this to Lemmy anymore, but Husey said I wasn't funny, and so now we have to do this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's up. Okay.
And not because of
I
all
never asked
I'm
Sean to
out
donate.
of work, broke, and don't know how to support my
I'm not.
son. Speaking of which, the beautiful money bags himself, $2 Dan is here today. Dan, how you doing today?
Yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna turn
boy,
this down a
I'm
little
doing
bit.
a lot better than Little Lemmy. Unfortunately, we had some very intimate lovemaking, and I think I might have given her mono or COVID or some
Fuck
other
yeah.
transmitted infection. But I hope Little
Good
Lemmy
for
gets
you.
better.
How
I was really
disappointing
looking forward to
was
seeing her
that?
tonight. But yeah, sorry about that, Lem.
it sounded like she affected your mic cable there for a second.
I'll ban
And
you.
thank you,
I'll ban-
Hellraiser, for gifting one. What's my name again? Oh,
He's
Husey
a
Entertainment
pedophile as
membership,
well.
of course. I hate English people. They get on my nerves,
We're
and they
watching
used
My
to
Little
own my
Pony.
people as
Pick the
slaves.
wrong
I'll
time
never
stop.
forgive
No,
them.
we're not.
With that being said, of course, I'd like to
We're stream sniping.
Distribute Rochi. Rochi, how you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. I can't see a fucking thing in these sunglasses.
I
but,
like
thought
Rochi.
it'd be
Yeah,
a funny idea.
I do.
You got the
like
memo,
Rochi.
Rochi. Good.
Yeah, just to make you feel comfortable, Dan. You know, I know you don't feel comfortable around life forms. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's one thing I love, it's a guy in sunglasses with a big
don't
hairy
like-
beard
I don't
and
like
a baseball
this,
cap.
what
Basically,
he's got
I
going
like
on.
people who look like Steven Spielberg.
Irish.
directing
It's basically
Jaws.
that. Yeah.
NJ Ranger making his debut. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, bro.
All right. And of course, the man of the hour,
What is this
the
poll?
king of the castle, also making
Hit the
his
like
debut
button.
along with NJ.
Donate Red
It's the great
Boys.
Nick Ricada. Nick, how are you doing today?
Gifted
Hey, good,
memberships.
brother. How are you? You sound sound a
No,
little
really
exhausted.
hit the like button.
I have
Yeah,
AIDS.
what is the
That'll do it.
I
That'll
grift?
do it.
I
No.
grift
But
Husey?
I don't really. But what I do
just gonna go
have
ahead and
is a
close
like
that.
button, and I would think it'll be good fun if everybody hit the like button right now. Look at this fancy
God damn it.
software that this piece of shit app has.
Granny's unborn
great,
baby
everything's
Cletus
great.
is in there.
5 million likes. We're all having
Mhm.
the best episode of our career.
Yeah.
But just to go over a quick thing that happened on the previous episode, and I'm interested in Nick's spin on this. We were talking about the fact that Shuli Igor and Eva Reiser,
Okay.
Razor or whatever,
Yeah.
we're having this pretty intense back and forth Twitter battles and taking shots
yeah.
at each other on online.
Everyone's
and in
doing these
shows,
polls
to the
about
point that
likes or
Ava
polls,
then
like Chad does.
allegedly
Irritate the hell out of me.
copywritten,
I'm
whatever the
with you.
pronunciation is.
Copyright, yeah,
Yeah.
copyright struck.
It's fucking gay, dude.
Ooh, I know
I'm
how
not
to
doing
read.
polls around.
Look, I didn't go through all that law school to not be able to pronounce it.
Granted, be funny,
that's
Joe.
not what I
I'm
heard.
trying. I'm trying.
We're having a good time. This is a good episode. So she did that then, allegedly.
Get the other panel person
Stutter
on.
John has also flagged Shuli's account on Rumble.
Fuck.
So it comes across as a I can't even think of the words, where they have specifically tried to shut him down. So Nick, legally from that
Timothy
perspective,
Smallwood.
is that legal?
So
Thank you, Timothy.
it gets a little complicated. The
appreciate
question
that, man.
is, with any DMCA takedown, whether you're making a good faith assessment of the
Sue me.
copyright to the material, right? So
I'm
when
trying
you
to
make a
get
video,
sued
it's
today.
yours. You own the copyright to it. You created it, unless there's a contract involved.
Yeah,
it's your
I
thing.
know. I'm
When someone else
transforming
uses a
it.
portion or all of that video, it really depends
Yeah.
on how they use it and what the purpose is. If
Correct.
they use it just to kind of be what the video is for.
Yeah,
So like if it's someone reviewing a restaurant,
I'm
chain, they're like,
reviewing it.
so and so reviews Wendy's, and that's your title, and you just play it. Like that's pretty much copyright infringement.
I think
Like, if
Recaita's
you're
gonna
doing
try to
it
sue me
for the
for it.
purpose that they're doing it, you're just stealing. But if you are critiquing the review, if you're critiquing the process of making the video and,
Yeah.
and the art that went into it,
Correct.
then you're creating something new at that point.
Yes,
And
I
that's
am creating
fair
something
use in the
new,
USA.
Recaita.
DMCA doesn't really care if it's proper or if it's fair use.
Correct.
What they care is that you tried to make a good faith assessment
That's it.
before you filed the DMCA claim.
Yep. That's
If you
it.
overtly do it for a different purpose, like I want their channel taken down rather than they're taking
Well,
my
fucking
thing,
strike the
that's
motherfucker
technically
now.
illegal. Now, are you going to get prosecuted under the law for it? Probably not, but it could come up in,
God, this
you could get taken to court depending on the amount of money.
Is he
involved.
really a
It's just
lawyer?
Usually, most people on YouTube don't have enough money at issue to take a
Is it-
potentially six-figure lawsuit to
Well,
federal
then
court.
fucking strike it.
Shuli, though, is of course Jewish.
Right, so it's free for him.
Yeah. But that's the whole thing. It's just that because
What
for
the
me,
fuck
it's
is
just that if they're actively trying to shut him down, and then Ava was on a show,
Strike the
claimed
fucking
to be,
channel. Then I
drunk,
dare you.
and
Go
accused
ahead, take
Shuli
it
of
down.
being
If it's that easy,
cheesy pizza.
Oh my.
I'm
and
fucking
it's sort of like,
transforming
so
your
to
content.
accuse somebody of that, then actively try to shut down their income.
Yeah.
That to me all just comes across as a
Okay.
as a targeted shutdownification. Is that a word?
Shut
Yes,
downification.
but only in Ireland. Yeah, and so the way you have to prove someone's intent
Mhm.
beyond what's just kind of blatantly said or apparent is to show circumstances that would lead you to believe that they have a different state of mind than what they're representing. People think you can't do this, but police and prosecutors do this all the time, right? Because you have to prove someone intended to kill somebody to prove murder, for
Oh,
example.
for fuck's sake.
So
He's the worst
to
lawyer
prove
of
that intent, you just go by other statements that are made, the surrounding things.
I hate to fucking agree with her. He is the worst lawyer of all time.
So you would use something like that, like defamatory statements and a heated back and forth as
Yeah.
evidence. But you're talking about getting to the level of proving to a judge that there's a 51%
Is that
likelihood
real?
that they had an improper purpose. And judges don't really want to do that in copyright court. They're looking for kind of clear cut
Ralph
claims
is
of
threatening
what's
him
going on.
constantly.
Otherwise, it's
That's
gonna
true. Yeah, I mean,
um,
Ralph would be. in
it's really
jail
a
if this
toss
was
up
real.
if it's not extremely clear cut, and you're going to be burning a bunch of money on it. So it amounts on YouTube most of the time to be just two retards slap fighting.
Mhm.
Or three.
Sometimes if it's a party.
But
It's
you said,
six.
of course, the word retard. That
It's
reminds
six
me.
at this point.
Dan, what do you think about
Listen, hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Go over to Papa Kill's Puzzle Factory. There was an episode. I know it's really long, but I slept on it, and I also talked on it a bunch, man. Go to Papa Kill's Puzzle Factory and give that a follow. And if this is boring the fucking living shit out of you, which it might, go over to Benny Fitz on Rumble. They're gonna be there at 6:30.
About all this sort of channel striking stuff, because you do review clips and things here and there, but it seems now that more than ever,
Yeah, I
now
think he
is
does
the
have
time to
issues
stop
as
watching
well.
other people's
Yeah.
stuff, because they can strike your channel. For example, I
Strike
just get
it.
this one by
Do it.
Timothy Smallwoods, aka Slapjaw. Love watching you on Granny stream striping now, but of course he would, because he has no job, life,
I do have a job. I just didn't work today. It's pretty easy.
family, or friends, or future, or career, or
Okay.
real life girlfriend that he pretends is pregnant because he's broke and he needs money to buy cheap low alcohol beer. But go ahead and answer the question, Dan.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no. So I actually know quite a bit about this DMCA stuff. I've actually run into it a lot, and it's definitely something that's abused, and not for the intention that it was set up. People
Dan,
just
what's with the
weaponize
sweater, brother? We got to talk about the sweater.
Is DMCA. To fight it is not even worth
It's
it. You know, you
not.
almost kind of just fucking go along with it. It's also
Nick
used
was the
as a
highest earning
objection,
YouTuber
Your
for
Honor.
a few
Would you like to-
years ago, and
I will, but
he's on
I
huge
don't want to like
now.
super interrupt the flow. If you want to say your thing, I just have a little bit
No.
of point back to. I think
I
the
know.
reason DMCA's aren't worth fighting it for most people is because they don't know how, and I can offer you guys some tips on how to do that. Because
Sure.
I've won every single one of them.
Well, fucking
Well,
sue me. then.
and I'm gonna I will answer that and say why I think it can be weaponized is for a lot of people that want to remain anonymous or have some level of anonymity. The DMCA can take away your anonymity, so you have to be very protective
I'm not very fucking anonymous anymore, am I?
of that. Nick, I see you nodding your head, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I'm sure there's ways that you can get around that, but once again, it's just legal red tape that's just more trouble than it's worth. You just end up just like, I'm just gonna fucking take it down. I don't
Let
want
me
to deal
grab
with
it
it.
from
I don't want
here
to get into a
now.
legal situation.
Oh,
Because most of us don't want to get
There
into
it
a legal
goes.
situation. I just want to play a fucking clip and tell a dick joke and then move on. I don't want to be in a court of law. So that's how
I
a
don't
lot of
give a
these people
shit
can get
about
away
being
with
in a
these
court of
DMCAs.
law either.
But to Nick's point, you can fight it, you can win. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Echo Pineapple, I think I just answered your question.
Yeah. Thanks for the £2.
Real quick, and I'll try and keep this just like as brief as possible. So fighting a DMCA claim requires you to prove that good faith, fair use assessment, and claiming it under USV lens.
Let me be a real asshole here. Nick is giving unsolicited legal advice online. Is that legal? I don't think so. I don't think so, bud.
And or not USV lens, but universal versus lens, shows that all you have to do to claim it is basically claim it. Like you have to claim that you made a good faith, fair use assessment. So my recommendation for people, this is not legal advice, this is YouTube professional advice, is you go through the 4 steps on DMCA. You explain how you assess the video and why your use of it is fair. And you don't have to be right.
Yeah, that's
the
fair.
important part. Under the DMCA, if you show that good faith, fair use assessment has happened, they're required by law to restore.
But again, Ricada, are you supposed to be online giving legal advice? Like you need to say that this is not legal advice, I think, Ricada.
Your video. So it's actually really easy to fight. And I want to go to one other quick point. You said you want to just play a clip and not worry about all the legal stuff. The DMCA is nothing to do with whether or not you can be sued under the Copyright Act. If you copyright infringe, you can be sued whether your DMCA.
This is not legal advice, Ricada. God damn, man. Quit making terrible decisions. I'm already doing enough. I understand. Not legal advice.
Or not,
because you are giving legal advice right now.
Whether you win your DMCA claim or not, nothing like that. The DMCA is just a handy tool to take down something that you believe shouldn't be up because you believe it's supposed to be yours. But once you make a successful counterclaim, and the successful counterclaim just means you filled out all the elements of that counterclaim properly, which is again showing that good faith assessment. Once you
Okay.
do that, they have to bring it back unless the other party proves that they've served you with a lawsuit within 7 days. So you can fight DMCA's and win, and whether you fight them or not has no bearing on whether or not they can sue you. So
Does it matter that he's disbarred? Can he give legal advice as he's disbarred as a lawyer? Because that's exactly what he's doing.
that's, just to clear up a little misconception there, because I think a lot of people think, oh, if I do this DMCA and lose, then they can sue me. No, they can already sue you.
Shut the fuck up.
The DMCA is completely separated from
Okay.
that.
I wonder
But
why.
what about you, NJ Ranger? Like I've personally warned you many times. Do not ever play
But
my
it's still
stuff,
not-
or I'm coming
listen.
to get you.
Mhm.
Does this
You're still not allowed to give legal advice. That's like one of the big things. You're not allowed to give legal advice like he just did.
sort of stuff make you nervous? Maybe.
No, because that shit was going to happen anyway. I
Entertainment
would love
lawyer,
to
maybe?
see,
I have
say, a
no
Chad
idea.
Zumach, if you will, as it were.
He said
I'd love to
he
see Chad.
wasn't when he started. He
they
did
tried to
say
take
that.
me
Terry?
to court.
Okay.
This guy
Thank God.
barely has money to get Tito's.
Mhm.
So yeah, what's the FDR quote? They are
He
unanimous.
can give
in
legal
their hate
advice
for
more than
me,
ever if he's
and I
disbarred. That's
welcome
true.
their hatreds.
That is true.
That's my take on that.
Yeah.
Oh, and one other thing, real quick, about the doxing yourself to fight it, which is a very big concern. I'm not licensed right now, so I don't do this for anybody. But when I am licensed,
Oh, he's
I tend
listening.
to offer people for a very, very low fee and sometimes for free.
Nope. You cannot, not a very low fee. You cannot charge when you were disbarred. Are you fucking crazy?
I'll actually take on the representation for the DMCA, in which I'll write up the DMCA fair use assessment, and then my name and information gets put in as the representative. I'm able to use my law office's mailing or legal address for it, and that way you're able to keep it. So that's one way that you can do it, is to have a legal representative do it. But I would strongly recommend that person's a licensed attorney, because if you're not a licensed attorney and you do that, it could be seen as giving legal advice without a license.
He's listening to the fucking stream right now. Say something, Nick. How am I a better lawyer than you? Are you fucking retarded? Jesus Christ.
Hey, can I ask you a question? When you were licensed,
Yeah.
I think at one point you were representing April in like traffic court, and
Yes.
something happened. And can you just walk us through what happened there? Because that was kind of a weird situation.
Yeah, I got really, really sick. Right before my arrest, leading up to my
Nick is
arrest,
a
there was
YouTube
two
lawyer, all theory
10-day
and talk,
periods
no
that was
ability to
separated
do
by about a
anything in
week,
the real
where I got two different
think so.
viruses and was sick for 10 days in
Oh,
a row.
shut the
I
fuck
couldn't
up.
eat. That's when I lost another 15 pounds.
Work
Wow,
it
it's
into an
really
analogy.
horrible at the time of the arrest, instead of just
Dan is
regularly
watching.
horrible like normal.
Well, I mean, he
but,
knows it's
uh,
illegal.
but
That's why he
that
had to
happened then,
address it.
and-
You can't give fucking legal advice. I don't give a fuck how much you button up your shirt, retard.
So, like, without getting into the details,
Okay.
I then spoke with my client about how they would like it resolved, and we
Yeah.
decided to just pay the fine. So that
really,
rather
really
than,
dope.
because what
Yeah,
you can do is
maybe.
if you miss a hearing and you have a
I
good
think he's
reason
still
for
on
it,
Galaxy.
you
Yet.
can submit to the court
think.
within
I
it's
don't
either
know.
7 or 10
I can't
days.
say
Your
that for sure.
explanation, say, hey, can we reassert this, and they'll grant you that sort of post facto continuance. Unless it becomes a huge pattern. But I was really, really sick. I had like 104 to 107 degree temp. It was really bad.
Yeah, fucked your brain up. It looks
Speaking of
like.
illness, I've just been sent in a video message from Lemmy to explain why she's not here today.
Like, I like getting fucked in my ass and doing cocaine.
Great.
Okay. So,
She
well,
does.
I like watching sci-fi films, but but Rochi, of course, you're part of Ackle Pineapple's empire,
Yeah,
and you
No,
guys pretty
no,
much.
There's a difference.
Well, not solely, but you watch a lot of
is a
Joey
difference.
C. So, like, if he wanted to, pretty much, he could shut your whole
He's giving legal
show down
advice.
if he really wanted to.
But I guess
Lord
somebody said
Governor.
that he did
Yeah,
say
but well, see, the issue you've got
that
there
he,
is
he clarified
making
this
the
is not
assumption
legal
that Joey
advice.
C
So we'll
would
figure
be
that out.
able to figure out how to do that.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
But maybe he did. I don't know.
This is who we're talking about, Joey C. He doesn't know how to get his microphone to work. And I know that you got that to work straight away.
But no, you're not allowed to
You've
do
never
that.
had microphone issues.
Especially as a bar
Never
approved attorney.
in my life. But we got to follow up just here to what Nick was saying. At Super Empty Hero, thanks for the 5. I used a lawyer to counter false DMCA on my previous channel. YouTube instantly deleted my channel for using a name different than my own. But that is one of the problems that comes in with YouTube, is that they just love to fuck you unless you've got a shitload of followers and you're like one of those Logan Paul characters.
Let's
Have you
go
ever heard of that guy?
Asmongold. Yeah, let's go Asmongold.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't.
Like the episode I did the other day with
That's why I like the
Cameron,
mass flagging and
Get
shit that
flagged
everybody's
for
doing to me.
nudity.
I don't care.
There's
It doesn't matter.
nobody got their tits out at all. I had my deck out.
The
under
bar
the
is
table
different in every
that
stage.
Lemmy
of
was
time.
on.
Yeah.
So no, so I don't know what the fuck.
Nick Ricada, the Alabaster Ass Blaster, say something ridiculous.
in the court of
so
YouTube.
We know
So,
you're reading.
I don't know.
wrong.
Fuck that stuff. And
You
fuck
could
this
be.
silly,
Husey didn't read my super
Even
chat. Team Grant.
Stuttering John and
Thanks for
Shuley
coming
Feud.
back,
I
asshole.
hate it because I recorded with Ava the other day, and I got along with her pretty well. But this shit is fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's
and
very. I'm a stupid
so
person.
is the person. And the next topic
Yep.
that I'd love to ask you about. Now I know that you can't talk about certain stuff, Nick. So this is a question about someone.
I am. Yeah. I mean,
today,
yeah.
not in the past, but since Aaron Imholt, do you remember
As
that
long
guy?
as there is
The
an
actor?
attorney client.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of
legal
him.
advice is
Yeah.
okay. Is that true?
Since he got out of,
I don't think you're. I don't think as a
Shawshank,
bar approved attorney
I
or
assumed
one
he was
that's
going to be pretty
protected,
different.
you're allowed
in,
to give legal advice.
the way he.
I
was
don't
being
know.
on the
I could be
show, and,
wrong
Like,
there.
I still
You look
get
at
along with
pics
him
of
anytime I
Shaman's
interact with him,
butthole.
but he's come out and he's
I don't
still
know
getting
who Shaman is.
involved in the feuds and the fucking and the Carl said this and
Yeah.
and this guy said that, and I just think like if I'd have got out of that stuff,
Mhm.
I'd have just wanted to move on in life and be like, right, you know what, that's
I
all
believe.
part of
I
the
believe you,
past.
Crow.
I'm
I
going
believe
to
you, Crow.
just focus on something else, and it's not working as much. People are now. Like, you
Comedy
can see his
Shaman isn't
numbers are
working.
down. You can see
Okay.
that his income seems to be down.
You love Nick Ricada? That's cool.
What do you think? So basically, the question is, what do you think
No, I
about
don't-
Aaron's
I don't care if you like to
post-prison
watch Nick Ricada or not.
attitude? And is there a
Thanks for
part
being
of you
here. How about
that
that?
feels sorry for him, seeing what he's
Yeah.
going through post-prison?
No, I don't feel sorry for him at all, because his problems are self-inflicted. As you know, most of our problems are self-inflicted. I know mine. are,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
There are reasons that I did things that I did.
That's
Those are
admirable.
reasons for me. They don't excuse what I did and like the mistakes I made or the bad choices that I made.
That's true.
Same goes for him. So no, I don't have any sympathy. I think his big problem is a lack of direction on what he wants to do. He was coasting through drama. I think he's really, really stressed out, and I think that makes it really hard to prep a show. Also, his show prepper has been gone for a little while now, and as much as he likes to present
Oh
that,
boy,
that
and
he
that's
show
where you
preps,
lost
it
me.
wasn't
That is where you
exactly a
lost
solo
me.
effort. And
I don't think
you
he
know, he just
April did
doesn't really
shit
have his
around
finger
there,
on the
man.
pulse of what
I
people are
don't.
interested in. He
I
wants
think
to
that
ride
you
kind
just
of the
want to
wave
fuck
of
that dumb
either
whore
our
again.
drama or his own, and I think people are just tired of it, man. It's been
Yeah, I think that's
it's been
where
fucking
we're at.
19 months since the arrest happened and his media tour and all that. So
Yeah,
I think people are just kind of. I've seen a lot of people say like, I'm tired of Nick Ricada's shit.
I
And
am.
so,
I'm very
like,
tired.
My
of your
strategy
shit.
coming back was I wouldn't really talk about it much on my show at all, outside of like a few updates. But
You
I would talk about
should've.
it on other people's show as long as they were interested. And
You must have been
and there was
talking to
something funny or
Lemmy or
meaningful to say.
something.
And I
should-
think
that-
that's
y'all-
really
y'all should have
that's
been
really
trashing
wearing
me
out. Like
from the
I'm
beginning.
kind of tired of
Easy.
talking about it.
I'm a piece
But
of
I
shit.
still will. It's just it's not as interesting to me, and nothing's happened
Mhm.
in a while. Now, Obviously, some things could happen in the near future with the
Yeah.
ongoing stuff that I can't talk about. And like, who knows? Maybe that'll be interesting, or maybe it'll just be completely boring. But I think he needs to
Took
find
advantage. I
um,
believe this.
that balance.
You know, I do believe
Uh,
that.
A
Yeah.
little super chat here from Tommy Jordan. Thanks for the 5. Sup, fellas. Q. Is the
Oh,
different
Tommy
rules
Jordan's
for
trying to get on the
DMCA
damn
with
show.
stream sniping opposed to standards and uploads? Can you still get struck if you make it transformative?
Yes.
So I can actually kind of
You
answer that one
can.
in that stream sniping is kind of a myth in that I
Right.
could still technically strike
Then do it
someone's
then.
channel if they're
Then do
using
it.
my stuff at all. It just means that YouTube then has to contest it. It's all this
Correct.
stupid shit. Unless somebody has insight.
Yeah,
on
I'm
that above
still
me,
gonna. Yeah, and I'm
NJ?
I'm still gonna do it. Then
The fuck
do
would I
it,
know?
motherfucker.
I'm going to defer to
Then
Rochi.
do it,
Rochi, what do you
Husey.
think?
The fuck do I know? I don't even have a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dan, what
actually-
the fuck?
Sorry, Hugely, I'll let you ask Dan that question.
If I was just
Dan, what do you
watching
think
your
about,
content and I
Rochi
wasn't commentating on it, you would have a case here. But I'm commentating. I'm commenting on everything that you say, fucking retard. You're retarded. You got a flat, stupid fucking head. Let's go.
I would want to get back to Steel Toe. That was where you started going with Nick here. I don't know where you
Yeah.
guys went off the.
I don't
off
know
the
what's
rails, but,
happening here,
DMCA,
but
I'm
where
sorry,
we
I
got like
fucking
Egyptian or
DMCA
something
is-
going
I think
on.
we talked enough ad nauseum about that. I want to say, and I don't know if Nick can even answer this, but
How can
know,
I
as
mute
an
the guy in
observer,
the
a
red
neutral
t-shirt?
observer,
His
neutral
voice
as
is
I can be,
unbearable.
I
That's
see
Husey.
Steel
You
Toe,
can't.
and there's that old saying, "You are who you
Yeah.
associate with yourself with." And
All right,
who
I'm
you
gonna go
befriend
ahead
tells a lot
and
about yourself. And I
there's
see
a lot
people
of
like Steel
N-words in
Toe
that.
befriending people like failed comedian.
There's a lot of
Joe
N-words in
Boston,
that, so
failed
I'm gonna go ahead.
OnlyFans,
I'm gonna go ahead and ban you.
entertainer,
No, I'll put you in
Keanu, his
timeout.
wife.
I'm gonna put
And I
there we
hear them continually going at you
yeah.
know, the spouse of Nick Rekieta. Once again, I don't want to get Nick in. I'm not
Right.
doing this to get Nick in trouble. And in
Correct.
fact, I'll be
Yeah.
happy to speak on his behalf if he'd like to hire me as his lawyer.
The
Um,
Irish stuttering
I
John.
feel
Yeah,
like
basically.
these
It's strike
people
me. I don't give a
are
fuck.
just
Come on,
pieces of shit.
do it.
And it reflects, I think, on Aaron the fact that he
I
would
dare
put
you to.
himself, align himself with these people that actually, because of their loud
See
fucking
if it
mouths,
doesn't.
got
Okay,
him put
Dan.
away behind bars because
Yeah.
they can't fucking keep their mouths shut and get Kayla Rekieta,
Give him a hot 10. I gave him a hot
It's
the
5.
name out of their mouths.
I gave him a hot 5.
So,
I didn't feel like going into that.
you know, Steel Toe, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you align yourself with these
Mm.
pieces of shit, this irredeemable, unentertaining
party again.
failures of people, and that just reflects on you. So,
Mods, if you see them,
I don't
just
know,
fucking
that's
go
my
ahead and hit
comment.
them.
Nick is free to jump in any way that he wants, or
Right.
he can abstain. But I
Yeah.
think it goes without saying that these guys are pieces of shit.
Well,
I'm
I
a
can
piece
talk
of
about
shit.
any of this. What I'm restricted from is talking about anything that is brought up in the HRO hearing, because
Mhm.
just to clarify why, the
Right.
HRO hearing that we started has
Yeah.
technically not finished, even though the hearing that day finished. We're
Okay.
still technically ongoing because it's just continued. So during the pendency of a hearing, any potential witnesses aren't able to talk to each other about.
Let me ask y'all this. We're talking about DMCAing people, and you watched the trial. Like, what's the difference here? What's copyrighted? What am I doing wrong? Like, please tell me. What am I doing wrong? What the fuck is THB? 100 THB. I feel like that's like $5.
The facts of the case. So that's why there's a gag order on talking about anything inside the HRO.
Oh yeah, they're
That
bad.
doesn't have anything to do with anything outside the HRO procedure itself. With this, I think the biggest mistake.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's not
you align
doing.
with
He's
who
not
you
doing
align
his
with,
own
you're friends
name
with who you're
anymore
friends with,
because he
and
knows it's
those are
reportable.
choices. But as far as
I ain't
business goes,
reporting you.
he's
Make
not
as many
making
as
any
you want,
friendships
bud.
that have any business prospect or opportunity. And I think that's the biggest mistake he's making
Yeah,
from a like, I need to preserve life and then
you know,
deal with
going
things
on.
as
I'm on right
time
now.
allows.
He might.
That's his big problem. You got to figure out how to fill your
It got-
pockets, to keep
listen.
your family fed, to keep your house and all that.
I'm an asshole for doing this, but I have to. I have to stream snipe this. But no, everybody go check out Benny Fitz on Rumble. Benny, I'll put it in the chat. That's where he's at. That's where he's at tonight. Benny Fitz, and this is on Rumble, okay? And so that's where he's at tonight. So yeah, y'all go check that out, man. Give him a follow at least. But yeah, I have to do this. You knew I had to do this. We all knew. We all fucking
that stuff, and he's aligning himself with people who have no followers, no show, and no income, and no
income,
prospect of any of that changing.
Right.
So that's the big problem there. I mean, as far as everything else, I think he's finding there was he found out some long-time personal friend of his blocked him the other day.
And also
he can't figure out why.
Hit the like button.
Because I think the people in his life probably want him to stop focusing on this stuff and go back to just being him, right? And
I'm cool with
living in the shadow of his past mistakes.
Alvin Cleveland has a nice thing. He's out in Thailand. What do they call them? Bats over there. Their money. Nick, glad you're healthy and hope your family is well. Hope you and Melton get dismissed and recover all expenses. And just to be hilarious,
go back and listen
here with 169. Nice. But yeah, I think that with Aaron, sometimes it comes across that he doesn't know what to do with himself. And again, I'm not I've never been an
watching these Dabbleverse shows,
but
it's too frustrating. All men brown nosing other men and circle jerking.
He keeps, as Dan pointed out, the
they're not
people that got him in trouble. He insists on talking to them privately, and again, I get no problem personally with Kiki, but you've got to be fucking insane to tell her anything privately, because she will. Well, not always, but she will. It will come up.
Wants to hang around with Chad
Is he retarded? Like, seriously, is he retarded?
Whatever. People always love when you mention Cax. But NJ, what do you think about this Aaron stuff post jail? Do you think he's being
a good setup? Maybe. Let's see.
Silly goose. Pardon my language. Or do you think that it's good that he's just he's still the same toe?
Oh, I don't think he's the same toe at all. Again, he found Jeebus, right? He's straightening up and flying right. Yeah, he's a man of God now.
These lads are looking at each other.
The fact that he has
twinkles on their eye.
White Power Hour bit on his show. That's all tongue in cheek. You guys don't get like was the
fuck is this guy? Who is this guy now? This is the second time this has happened today. The fuck? Who is this guy? Okay, I'm not trying to gatekeep here, but who the fuck is this guy now? Why do we care about his opinion? Why does he? How many sunglasses are we gonna have on one fucking stream?
Rick and Morty, copy pasta. To be fair, you need a very high IQ to appreciate Rick and Morty.
Oh, shut
thing with Steel Toe.
Fuck up. This dude's retarded. Who is this guy?
Show.
Yeah, and that's one of the things is I do think Aaron is different, and he gets wrapped up in all this stuff that he never was any good at. And that's both the drama part of it. We saw that. Well, I kind of saw it latently because I didn't really know about Aaron and April's show.
You saw his dick, man.
He got involved initially with Chad Zumock, but they got just torched by Zumock, and it really did a lot of damage to the show and the audience. He's not really good at getting involved in that type of drama. And then he tries to adopt these things because his own personality is hard to discern. There's a lot of masks in.
Nick, cut it the fuck out, man.
Involved. And one of them that he wears is racist.
We don't need an entire fucking dialogue about this.
But Aaron isn't racist. Aaron doesn't hate Jews. And so he's doing this like white power hour and stuff because of guys like Sam Show who are genuinely anti-Semitic, genuinely racist people. And there is money in the hard right or the racist right, however you want to refer to them. There's
Oh,
tons
he
of money
made it
there.
political, boys. He made it political. Nick, you're fucking retarded. You're retarded.
To be made. But once they realize that you're not actually racist, they stop giving you money because there are better racists out there that they would rather hear from who have, ideas that resonate with them better. Aaron doesn't have ideas that resonate with anybody. He's the least.
He's the
expertise on any
vanilla
subject
wafer
he's
of
ever spoken about.
podcasting. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying? He's the vanilla wafer. I know you're listening. Dan, ask him if he's the vanilla wafer of fucking podcasting. Do it for $2.
It's actually marvelous to behold.
Yeah, and I just like to say, if you're racist out there, hit the like button. But here's a good comment
Aaron
by
Show
Super Empty
is
Hero.
attempting to comment
Keanu
on
looks like
poli-
Gino Buscante,
political
Bander
stories.
from
It
the
is,
kitchen.
yeah.
Poor thing needs a
Who's
hot
this
toddy,
guy in
or she's
sunglasses?
gonna
Which
die.
one?
I know that Nick, maybe Keanu's not exactly your favorite person, but do you feel that she is another
Which one,
person
man?
that just cannot do any right? On
Shouldn't he be
YouTube?
doing
'Cause
coke with
I've
his
seen
kids?
like Rochi. Go ahead.
I just think she's dumb. And I think that's the biggest hang up with her. There were times where Keanu and I were, just fine with each other. Had very like nice messages back and forth. She was concerned about April and stuff like that. So like, and that was when she was really mad at Aaron.
No, that's when you were trying to manipulate her into fucking you again. Let's just be honest here, Nick. Come on. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, you lie to chicks all the fucking time. Not you, like most men do. Because we want to fucking bang. So just say that. The fuck's wrong with you, man?
The problem is you can count on the Biscontis to make the wrong business and personal decisions every single time. And that's I'm not saying that they should align with me or be happy with me. I don't really care. But Keanu sits and talks about like,
I don't know.
being on the side of women and being against revenge porn and all this stuff. And it's like, yet you're friends with this guy. And we know what she actually thinks about him because when they kind of turned on him back when the revenge porn thing first happened, she came out and she's like, he's a giant fucking dork.
Why are you in that fucking button up? Please tell me. Please, you've been disbarred. Why?
Didn't actually want him at the wedding. Gina's like, yeah, me either. It was like they said the truth right out loud, and then they had to walk it back, and that's because they just cannot stop themselves from their own IQ.
That's subjective. That's subjective. This time,
Yeah,
you
own
could
thing
feel
is,
either way.
I can't understand the logic though of some of the
From Are You
abuse,
Another
because
Melton?
with
Yes,
Rochi,
man.
he sometimes does a
he's
show with the Aussie guy. His real name is
Yeah,
Dave
he does
Galloway,
not watch
by the way.
Melton.
Third
From
name
Perth.
down on
First
Facebook.
credit.
Yeah, you can see his.
I don't know if
photos.
that
But
constitutes.
they
acceptance.
do go after Kiki for
I
like
don't know
an
if that
hour a
constitutes-
week, and I don't really understand specifically what for. But then this sort of shit, like her fallout with Lady K, that happened so randomly, so
Good, hit
quickly
the
that I
dislike
thought it
here.
was work.
Still
And
interaction.
then all this stuff of where she'd fallen out with the fucking Chrissy Mayer, and then was reading their text, and then this Scarlett Hampton stuff.
Stephanie
which
gives
may be a little bit
hundreds to
blown out of
Aaron. She
proportion,
has no room.
But
to
I just
talk
think
in
that this whole thing is completely.
I don't
mental.
care what she does with her.
Yeah,
Ever.
and I don't, like I said,
Speaking of, all my shit's been to the top.
I don't really like Keanu or
It would
Gino
help
for
out.
obvious reasons.
If
You know,
not, I don't.
in another time, would have been happily friendly with them, and was actually for a while. We didn't talk very much or anything like that, so it's not like I'm saying we're best friends. but friendly, amicable conversation or encounter, and that's fine. That being said, I think Kiki has some level of good heart in her. I just think it gets blocked by, well, one, by Gino screaming at her, and two, by just making decisions on who you associate with and how. You can be friends with people without like fully adopting their ideology or their perspective. I'm friends with a bunch of people I disagree with about a whole bunch of things, and one of the things I always try to do is not be friends with someone or not based on who else they associate with. Like, that's up to them. And I just ask the same thing. Like, I'm going to be friends with who I am. If you guys have some sort of animus towards each other, I'll try and keep y'all away, like keep the drama away from y'all. But like, I'm good with this person, I'm good with you. That should be fine. If the other person is disrespectful to me, then
he just said everything without saying nothing. That's what he just did.
But I think that's they should try doing that rather than forming these gay alliances in a very niche corner of the internet.
Headband
where
guy,
there isn't any
the
juice
headband
to
guy a
squeeze out
lot.
of that alliance. It's not like they're aligning with a Logan Paul, as you
For good
mentioned
measure,
earlier,
of
right?
course,
Like, they're not becoming friends with someone with 11 million followers. They're becoming friends with people with 200 followers and no prospect of that ever changing because they're dearths of
As a matter of
charisma.
fact, I got messages.
Yeah, like I think there was a photo going around recently that Gino was doing a live stream for his
when I was
his
sniping.
sports picks show, and he had at the maximum he had 8 viewers.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be like a numbers snob, because like I've done shows that have had.
I honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't believe these numbers, to tell you the truth. And if you can't pull these type of numbers, 147, that's what we're looking at here. If you can't pull these type of numbers with this panel, you're fucking stupid. And I think you're stupid regardless.
Minus it, but you just think that fucking but like I don't get what it.
Now you're being.
I don't get the end game. Like, is it because they're actually friends, or is it because maybe they just need to feel support? But here's a nice one. Speaking of races, it's like Gino, Moon Cricket, NJ Goat, Rochi dress.
That was 20 minutes
outside
ago.
of preschool.
That was 20 fucking minutes ago. How can you? He's retarded. How can you not keep up with your chat, man? I swear to God, like I'm watching this video, and then I just go back and look at what you said.
Anyway, and nobody cares about Steel Toe, right?
This is
Including
fucking
Nick Perry,
crazy,
this
man.
already. Like, it's boring.
I mean, I care about him. I have a
got
personal reason to care about, like, what happens to him and all that stuff.
I don't give a
but
shit if
I
y'all
think
donate or not.
popularized on the
Hopefully
streams,
they're
I think
direct
I
if
think
you
it's
would like,
decreasing really
but
fast.
like,
well,
yeah.
Go on, Husey.
Yeah,
No, I was
I'm
gonna
still
say,
gonna read your free chats.
But one of
Husey
the big
has
things about Gino and
14.4
Kiki
K
lately was that
subs.
they had that
Would he buy those?
lovely lady,
Probably.
Scarlett Hampton, fine actor.
Probably. It's not a bad
Have you
strategy.
seen any of her work, by the way? Did you have a chance to Google and see
I just
what
would
Scarlett,
rather
Hampton's
build
up
an
to these
organic
days?
audience.
Sorry, did you ask me?
Yes.
Let me just say, I'm aware.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm not trying to get. That wasn't to get you. I
No,
wasn't trying
no.
to get you in
No,
trouble, but it's
I
quite
didn't
an
know-
interesting body of work.
Yeah, well phrased. Like I had no idea who she was.
Right.
So like when this stuff started up, I Googled her, and well, you can imagine what happened after that.
Yep.
Yeah, like I think
Pickle fishing.
she did a thing the other day, and I didn't read any follows up. Like, she kind of accidentally admitted to being part of some sort of
Oh, poop cooler. This is
he's sepy, and it was
the
like,
dick
it was
of
like, I don't know if maybe I wouldn't put it on
Carl
the
and
live
everybody
stream
else. I mean,
personally,
he just
and
goes
maybe
around
that's
sucking
just
fucking
me.
podcast.
What do you think about the Scarlet stuff lately, NJ?
Fortunately, I do
Yeah,
quite
she's a
opposite.
real delight.
Gino hasn't been right his entire life.
It gives a very, some might even say, statutory, if you will, as it were, the vibe between the two of them. Because whenever she opens her mouth, it is like, it's like kind of like a Flowers for Algernon situation, but before the whole like make brain work good thing. So Matt Mead is patting himself on the back for picking her up.
Sir, she got Mel Gibson by a pack of N-words, if you know what I mean.
Again, more power to you, but yeah, yikes.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan?
You know, it's a whole interesting situation there. You know, we talked a little about last time I was on, but you know, to kind of expand on what my comment to Nick was before, Googling Scarlett Hampton is not her body of work, her genre of the entertainment.
Whoa!
Not typically what I put into the search engine when I'm on YouPorn or
Who
the,
goes
whatever
to
your friend.
YouPorn, man? Dan, $2 Dan. Jack off on Reddit, man. Be an adult about this. So it's so much better. I'm trying to tell you.
Porn site is kind of the antithesis of what I typically go for, but she seems like a lovely individual.
That's
the antithesis. So you're into gay stuff.
Antithesis is not the right.
Gotcha.
Isn't this
Of course, the lawyer is going to call
comedy?
me out on
These lads
the
are
wrong
so
choice of words.
serious.
Not the
I think
antithesis.
it's rug burns, buddy. No, I'm just kidding.
It's more 90-degree angle away.
I just like making fun of him. Dan looks like a fucking cop. Husey just looks retarded. Nick Rekieta dressed up for this. I don't know anything about this guy here, and I like Rochi. That's it.
But I would typically go, if that makes sense. Straight, but not, you know, of that variety.
Oh, for real? I'll check it here in a second. Thank you, Cromwell.
Well, I don't like big, huge black cocks in tiny little white girls. That's with, you know.
Where do you like big, huge
Same.
cocks, though? Where do you like them?
Usually,
I want them there. Where do you want to put them?
I'm going to Jamaica with my wife, and we're going to go to the Queen of Spades night. Then that would be probably when I want to see a big black cock.
Dan, it's not funny. It's not. It's not funny. Stop.
See a dick so.
You made Nick Rekieta moan in a button-up. Fuck's wrong with you, man?
So big that it could knock you out if it hit you in the jaw. But the thing about I don't understand Scarlett's filmography, because that type of shit's so extreme. Like back in my day, porn was classy. Like, or
I mean, I'm not gonna let somebody sit here and
dirty hoos or like the film having
I
sex.
know
Now it's like, let's see how quickly and how far this fist
I
can
haven't
shove right up my
yet.
cunt.
I don't know, man.
While I'm shoving
I
drugs
just
right
like
up my
pain.
face. Right, Rochi?
Well, Hughes, I see that you have looked up Keanu Thompson's nudes online. Then clearly, the way you described that video. But yeah,
I actually have seen a recent photograph of Kiki's photograph. Should I say ours?
Yeah.
And it's just that I don't know. Probably would have. It's weird that when you take a photograph in the bath and it still looks like it needs to be cleaned.
Do y'all understand what I'm talking about with Husey right now? Is this something that like y'all can actually understand? He is one of the worst motherfuckers I've ever heard on stream, ever.
That's just something for me. I don't know about you. Dan, what did you think of it?
Of Keanu?
I agree with you,
masturbation
Apple.
video?
Yeah, that's
Is that what
it.
we're talking
And
about?
Rochi is the
Or
only
fart
good
box.
person on this fucking panel.
Well, let me say about Keanu. I have Googled Keanu Thompson nude on multiple
Whoa.
occasions. If you are ever looking, if you're ever in a situation where, you know, sometimes you have
Why?
to shower, you're like, man, I can't be erect right now. I can't be excited. I got to really calm down. Keanu Thompson, nude
Yes.
Google will kill your boner so fast.
Probably,
it'll make
yeah.
your fucking head spin. She doesn't have.
She
she's the
plays
most
Led Zeppelin about
unsexy
it or something.
woman. You know, there's very few women where you just say, you know what, keep your clothes
So,
on.
Nick,
That'll get me in the mood a little more than by you taking it off.
is
Keanu Thompson is
he
one of those
always
rare
drunk,
individuals
or
where
does he have
the fewer clothes that she's wearing,
a little
the
column A,
less
little column
sexy
B?
she
I
gets.
think.
And it almost gives off a vibe. And I don't want
Yeah.
to, you know, be too much of a Sigmund Freud, but something happened along the lines that You know, there's
What
there's a
happened?
wire that got screwed up there with the baby talk, with the transatlantic accent, an inability to be sexy, and then also marrying someone who is a complete ignoramus who, you know, is intellectually her equal. So I guess that makes sense. But yeah,
I
not
like
good.
that
Not good
Rochi
on
has
the,
Homer
the
Simpson's
nudes.
living room. Yeah.
Speaking of nudes, Jason and Manson, thanks for the tool. Send Ackle the link. Well, I did invite Ackle on, but I
Ethel,
have
go
an English
on.
quota.
He's over here
I
now,
won't have
Husey.
two. You know, too many. One too many. But the thing about the Kiki
Take
and
yourself
Gino, and this
off.
is kind of a round
It's
table
terrible.
thing. Do you think they last? Because he keeps yelling at her, and she was from an abusive relationship in the past. So at some point, that PTSD is going to kick in, and
No,
she
does
might
not.
snap on
You're
him.
absolutely right about that.
NJ, what do you think?
You're absolutely right.
I don't think that it's going to last, irregardless.
I would say that
like
I
you
have more of a
say, because
transatlantic accent than she does.
Gene is in rough shape. I met this motherfucker like a month ago,
Now
month
OG
ago from a
Mumble and
couple days
Nick's
ago.
on here.
Gene, it kind of reminded those of you at home who remember Krusty the Clown's first broadcast in HD.
Okay.
When they put on the HD camera, he looks extremely.
Why is it
fucked
always
up.
the Simpsons?
Yeah,
with these
not that they're using a
motherfuckers?
shit ton of filters. They probably are, but I can't
Whoa.
block it. But looks worse in person. Gino lives off of Jameson. So between that and who knows what the fuck they're eating. We see a couple of their cooking streams.
Who is this guy? Who's this guy? I think I followed him. I think somebody asked me to follow him. I've never watched this dude. What does he do? Anybody know? Can anybody explain to me New Jersey Ranger? Is he a good dude? Is he somebody that I should watch from time to time? He's a chatter. God almighty. Never mind. Nope. Thank you, Greg Edwards. You know, I'm good. I'm good.
Like Gino, I don't know if he's long for this world, so it might sort itself out before it has to come to
Okay.
that.
What do you think, Roach?
Pineapple adjacent is what you're saying,
Gino
Captain
Visconti.
Deadfall. All right.
I think
it's fucked.
Everybody knows, right? COVID broke him. He wasn't very
nuclear medicine. I don't know what this means.
He's latched onto that.
New Jersey Ranger. Everybody go follow him, man. New Jersey Ranger, I guess.
I know you're friends with Keanu. So there's no offense.
Who's this guy?
He chose to marry that woman. And she
I'm
was
not like
getting passed
gatekeeping. I
around
just want to know who the
by
fuck he
everybody at
is.
Compound Media.
I rarely dabble in the
And he chose to marry
retardness.
her.
What is happening here? A lot.
Are those rumors? Is there any truth to those rumors that Kiki was
Who do we
having
know
her
at
sex?
Compound Media was up in Kiki? Did Stancil hit that?
Dan?
Can't imagine.
Name anybody that was on Compound Media. It's more likely that they saw Kiki.
Rochi's the only voice of reason around here.
Stancil actually got off with Kiki's mum. That was I was on camera too. So each to their own.
Good
as
for
they
you,
say.
Rochi. Stand your fucking
I
ground,
wouldn't, but
brother.
I do love Billy Idol.
Well, Hughes, do you mind if I ask Nick Ricardo a question? And
God.
Funny enough, relating to.
I'm the
Keanu
same way
as
as Rochi, I think. I think other than Rochi sitting on a couch all the time, I think we would both rather die on our feet than on our knees. And I like Rochi. I do. I do. The rest of them go fuck themselves. You got dressed up for this, Ricada. The fuck's wrong with you, man?
I forget that woman's name with Matt Mead. Because I
don't know. Scarlett Ho Jansen.
I don't want to talk to any of you.
Nick, I
John
assume
Val,
you've been
Gene
keeping up with this shit.
Is that what happened? I haven't seen
Probably
him in a while.
Not as hard as some other people, but I try to keep up with it somewhat. Or
wait, hold on.
Try
Greg.
to is like it's just kind of
He's a guy. He's a guy. Well, hold on, Greg. He's a guy. He did a deal. What is this? This is New Jersey Ranger. Okay, all right. Yeah, well, fucking follow him. I don't care. Yeah, follow him. He's annoying the piss out of me on this show, but not everybody's good at panels. Want me to time him out, Greg? It's fine if he spams. Who spam? Time him out if he's there being a dickhead. I don't give a shit. Let's see. Rochi's a good egg. I agree with that. I do agree with that. No, sorry, Granny. I was talking to that guy in the chat. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. If somebody needs to be timed out, we can time them out. It's not that big of a deal. Is this the real Granny? The one and only? You're looking at him, bud. Yeah. Yep, it damn sure is. Let's continue.
Entertaining to me, so it's been what I've been watching lately. But yeah.
So you aware of the alleged defamation lawsuit that Matt Mead claims that he's going to have on Mersh?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what his defamation claim is, like what statement.
We're doing legal advice again without prompting it. Say this is not legal advice. I don't think you can do this legally. I really don't, Nick.
Trying to claim that Mersh made that's false. If it's that that he appears to be abusive, I mean, he does. In that live stream, he appears to be abusive. Now, whether or not like Scarlett's okay with that, or if it's traumatic for her, or if she's similarly abusive back, it's a whole different question. But I mean, she's talking about him without consent, throwing cubes and
right. Not legal advice, Nick. You need to preface this. How the fuck am I smarter than you on this?
And shit like that on him. That all sorts of reasons that falls under the category of abuse under pretty much every state law that exists.
Is that this is
so
true?
I think Mersh's statements are okay. Now there could be something I'm not aware of, or he could try like a false light, which is similar to defamation. But
I thought that you had to say that it's not legal advice. I could be wrong on that. I might be retarded. Now, actually, I know I'm retarded, but I might be wrong.
Use true statements to paint a false picture of someone else, and so that maybe he could try something like that. But I just always marvel at stuff like this because these things cost fucking fortunes if anyone fights and doesn't just give up right away. And I know Matt Mead is supposed to be rather well off and everybody's rich and has money. Well, and until you start fighting lawsuits over and over and the bills start piling up, it adds up, man. Trust me. Trust me, I know. So
and I suppose the real question is,
I gotta pee. Let me grab my phone
Zia
too and thank Crumbum.
Zia.
That's like saying what tastes better, lasagna or shite.
Fair point.
The answer being lasagna,
Shite.
of course. Oh yeah, well, what depends what it comes from. But yeah, the Matt Mead stuff, I think he's lying when he says that he's going to sue people because if that footage comes out, like I don't think Mead is like a violent guy that slaps her around no matter how much she talks, or deserves it. But I think that at the same time, it's like just don't threaten. Like you don't shove her. Make sure she's not screaming while you're arguing. It's ridiculous. And a quick question about Zia, Nick. When you were on that stream with her that time, and she decided to get up and bend over while wearing a thong, like you must have just thought like this is the best show ever.
No, it was I mean, Z is my friend. I've been friends with her for a long time. So it was a little uncomfortable. I mean, she's a very, very beautiful woman, but it was like okay. I guess I don't know if you guys can tell where I'm looking, but not directly into her uterus.
Pussy. Jason and Manchester, thanks for the 2. Send Rochi the link. Kidding, she at Hack 3. There you go. And this one's probably going to start the shit. Oh, crap. Well, maybe shouldn't read the name. Quad's daughter. Thanks for the 2. Scarlett. Scarlett and I love my black stepdaddy. So There you go. It's a nice one for Quad.
For some baby formula. Thank
Well,
you
this
very
is
much.
awkward,
But
isn't it?
God
Fuck
damn,
me. I'll
that's
ask Nick
so
McKenna a
gross.
question. So
That's
so
what I'm
Nick,
here for.
I
Let's just
assume
hope
you've
this shit
seen
ain't
the
real, man.
alleged video,
Let's
well,
hope.
the alleged abuse, you know, of
Yeah.
Matt.
Where Scarlett started up the live stream and was like, "Don't
So
hurt me again," stuff like that. That one.
Oh,
yeah, that's the exact one I'm making reference to.
Don't hit me,
So,
bro.
and I'm going to be a bit like Dan. So sorry, Dan, I'm going to copy you. You may not want to answer this, Nick, but I'm going to have to ask anyway. Did you ever see Aaron Emmott get that abusive towards April? And was it worse, or if not better than
wait, is
what
there?
you've already seen with that clip?
I never saw him put hands on April.
No.
But I don't think that that Matt Mead put hands on Scarlett in the video. Although, wait, there was a thing where he
Wait,
like
did
shoved
y'all
her off
see the
screen,
bed?
right?
Hold
So that
on.
happened.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was not witness to anything like that. I heard some pretty loud
That's nice.
yelling on the phone a couple times.
That's nice.
And then of course, other than that, have
Did April ever
Yeah.
indicate she feared
It
for her
dried
safety
out.
with
It dried
Aaron?
out today.
did she fear for her safety? Yes,
Yes.
100%.
Oh my god. I don't believe
the
him.
thing.
I honestly
The
I
thing
don't
with the
believe him.
Aaron claims from April to Ashley in that restraining order, Aaron verified all that on his live stream. I mean, he flat out said that they were engaged in an argument. The kids were coming upstairs. He didn't want the kids to hear them yelling, and they would get into some pretty epic, yelling.
Thanks, Thaddeus. He's put my actual name into the fucking comments. That's correct.
Matches back and forth. As sometimes
Thanks,
people do.
Thaddeus Mitchell.
And he didn't want the
We
kids
can
to
both
hear,
do the
and
same
so
time.
he put it around her and squeezed
I just
her
don't have to
until
pay
she was
for it.
out of breath and quiet, like that.
Yeah.
That's what he said, in which matches up with her story pretty damn close.
I
That being
believe that
said,
too, Keena.
I
do.
that is
I do believe that.
categorically abusive behavior. It's domestic battery under, again,
I really don't
every
care if you
definition
put my
of the
fucking
law.
real name in there.
He admitted to it. I don't think there's really
That's the
any
craziest thing. that you
argument
don't
on
understand.
whether that was a instance of domestic violence. Was it enough to break up their relationship? No, it wasn't. And people can make their own determinations about that. And I think stuff like that happens between couples with frequency. And I mean, I've represented people who were their spouses hired me to defend them
He's quite
from abusing the
question
spouse
his
for
penetrative.
claims of abusing
Yeah,
the
I
spouse.
would
And they, sometimes they did it and other times they didn't. But the spouse didn't want their husband or wife, it was both sides, to go to jail. They had other things that they had to deal with. So, that stuff gets really, really complicated anytime there's a serious relationship involved.
How long was it before you noticed tension between them? If you could, I don't know if you can.
Great interviewer. He was the entertainer.
Well, it depends what you mean by tension. Sorry to lawyer that one, but I knew there was tension between them
These
before,
are the fucking questions.
I guess, my involvement in anything. I knew there was some tension between them that got pretty heavy sometimes.
Imagine having
And then, so I guess right away, but I wasn't aware of the physical allegations at all until much later.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, because I remember watching.
Outside of the phone
reminded
book,
me
I've
a
never
lot
struck
of,
a woman, so I just
later era,
and I've actually
where you could sense like every joke about each other.
I'm gonna tell this story real quick. All right. So I was working on a house, and it was kind of in the hood-ish, and a black man was walking, and they got into an argument, him and this white woman. And he started fucking dragging her to the ground. So we went out there and I pulled a gun on him. I told him, I said, you better fucking get the fuck out of here right the fuck now, or I'm going to shoot you, or the cops are going to arrest you. One or the other. I am not about that shit, man. I'm really not. The phone book was one fucking special occasion. I just got here. Was the baby thing a false alarm? I hope not. She's supposed to be here later tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Other had like a deeper hidden meaning. Like they were taking a shot, but they weren't taking a shot. Wink, wink. And you could just sense like, yeah, this is not gonna go well at all.
What if he pulled a heater on me? He would have been shot. He would have been shot. You better be quick on it. You better be quick on it. I ain't afraid of dying. You better be quick. You ain't gonna do this shit on the street. How's that? Is that working? There it goes. Anyway, I said you're not gonna do this shit on the street. He got up in my face. I was about to fight him. And then this old dude whose house I was working on rolled up on him. And I was like, be armed. And so I actually did not have a gun on me. It was in the car, but he did roll up on him. And we did save that white woman. The cops did come. We had to talk to him. We didn't call the cops. It was the house next door. But anyway, it doesn't matter, right? Like you should never whip on a woman. It's just too easy. It really is. Like you're a fucking predator if you do some shit like that, man.
And so maybe they get back together. Who knows? Do you think that?
I highly doubt that.
Hit the like button. No, but I just think that with Aaron, he's still got that sort of thing of like I'm the boxing guy, I'm the tough guy, I can do all this stuff. But it's just like
how funny would it be? And I think this is out because I can't really speak with her. She's got me blocked everywhere. But how funny would it be if I fucked Lemmy before Husey met her? To me, that would be hysterical. Because I don't give a shit about her, but I'd do it just to motherfuck this retard.
That's why, like, I don't think he's going to get into that type of drama shit ever again.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
But then,
yeah, we were still fighting with the guy. Yep, they did. The house next door did call the cops. Yeah. Yep. It was black on black fucking cop calling. Captain Deadpool, I owe you a big thanks. I didn't see until later. Thanks, brother. Yeah, man. Deadpool is one of the he's one of the good ones, man. He'll bless you from time to time. And we love him. We love him. We do. But yeah, no, we didn't call the cops. We didn't call the cops. We were armed. It didn't matter. But he did bow up on me. We almost fought. And I was like, you need to get the fuck out of here. Because this was on a public street as well. So, yeah, I was like, dude, you need to get the fuck out of here. I was like, I don't give a shit what y'all do in your own house. But you can't be beating a woman on the goddamn street, man. You can't do that. It's fucked.
Maybe he could actually, because he hasn't. He's still doing the same silly personality traits. Like, but do you, in a way, feel bad for his kids? Because, like, if he does fuck up and end up back in jail, like, his kids.
Hey,
have
hold on.
lost
Let's
dad,
read
like,
this
his
from
career-
Spawn. There are few exceptions where a light slam or mild yoke up like they fart in your presence or they are bush grow in 99% or the time it's an act of I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. No, this wasn't. No, he chased her down. She was trying to walk away from him. She was trying to walk away from him. She was trying to go back home. And so me and the older gentleman got involved. Yeah, I was the first one to do so. Yeah, I ain't afraid. I've taken ass whoopings, man. I'm not akin to not taking an ass whooping. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. We'll fight it the fuck out, man. I'll probably try to grapple you to the ground and choke you the fuck out. That's one thing that's probably gonna happen. But outside of that, like, yeah, I'm not afraid of shit, really. I'm trying to think of what I am afraid of. Grizzly bears, maybe polar bears. Basically, just bears. I think it's bears all the way down. Yeah, it's mostly just bears. Grizzly bear, like that would be tough. A polar bear for sure. Outside of that, man, I think I'll kill damn near everything. This is where I'm at with it.
over, and he'll not be able to support them at all.
He has a career.
Barely burning one. His words. No, so whenever his kids come up, I try to take the policy of this. When I was around, my kids got along with his kids. His kids were really sweet kids, and you know,
You put a button up on for this, bro. Fuck's wrong with you, man? They took your bar license. Your kid's on cocaine. Why are you doing this?
they have their relationship with their parents, and I don't get too much into it. I don't have anything.
Polar
to really
bear,
say
grizzly
about them.
bear,
You know,
eat. What about
the one?
Chris-
You know, the victims in a lot
Man.
of this stuff are the kids because they didn't have anything to do with any
No.
of this stuff, and those kids were always.
Well, I was a corn
very sweet and
farmer.
kind to
Didn't he
everybody.
say that you left cocaine out in like the living room? Isn't that something he contended?
That's something he contended. Yes,
And that you vehemently deny that, I assume.
Are you
right?
allergic though?
course.
Spawn.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Hold
ridiculous.
on. Let's ask Spawn. Let's pause this for a second. Spawn, are you allergic to bees? I gotta know this at this point now. Are you allergic to them, or is it just like you just don't want to be stung? It's not syphilis. It's not syphilis. It's gonorrhea. You are allergic to bees. I'm not allergic. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about bees, man. I got stung like 30 something times in one fucking go by hornets, and like, so I just don't really give a fuck about them. That's why I usually beat them to death. Keena, relax. Okay.
yeah.
Kim is
Okay, go ahead.
sorry. Kim is not happy with the questions I'm asking Nick. In case anyone would like to ask a question for this bitch.
Yeah, no, sure. Nick,
Maybe.
how would you rate your parenting skills on a scale of Casey Anthony to Cliff Huxtable?
I'll go with Casey Anthony.
What's Granny's last
Look,
name?
I've been
Apple?
effectively
No,
a
it's
stay-at-home
Fox,
dad because I,
F-O-X.
either worked from home
They
remotely.
say it all the time.
I was
don't
in
care.
law
It's
school for a little
F-O-X.
while, but that was, it was part-time because that's what my family life kind of demanded. And then since I had an office briefly, but I was still home most of the time.
Piece of
And
shit
then after I
attorney
closed my
my
office
ex
because of my
had
YouTube
beat up
channel
his
in 2019,
stepkid, threatened to kill
I've
his
been-
wife.
Again, I work
went
from
to
home.
jail.
I work late. That's because I'm around my
Only
kids all the time.
lost his attorney license for
I love
6
them.
months.
We have great
Damn.
relationships. I've been in their lives from
Fuck.
focusing on them from before they were born. Some people made some allegations about me, neglecting or abusing the kids. Those are all false. They weren't born out. We were investigated for 6 months. They couldn't find anything like
Right.
that. The problem that they had was under the statute. There were drugs in the house with children, which was true. Like
Yeah,
there were
we
drugs
know.
in the house with children, right? I
We
admitted
know.
to all that. That is what actually happened. But other than that, you know, our kids are never hungry. Our kids were not neglected. Our kids were not abused. The good part about all this is my relationship with them was good before. It's even better now. And, you know, they kind of wonder about everything that gets said when it comes up just because they lived it and they're like, that never happened.
Right.
So,
Nick, question for you. How, you know, so it sounds like you have a great relationship with your kids, which
And
is
this is
number one,
what
the most
this is what I'm
important
gonna
thing.
say
Absolutely.
right now. This is what I'm gonna say. Y'all motherfuckers, a lot of y'all, especially, you know, the people that hate me or whatever. Y'all want to say that like my kids are gonna see this? They won't. They won't. Not unless their mom shows them. Because I know I damn sure aren't. I'm not gonna do it. And so unless somebody shows them this shit, and don't ever do that, please. They'll never see this. Nick, your kids know about the shit that you did. I just said words on the internet. You fucking retard.
I assume, you know, it's been difficult with your wife, but we don't have to go there. And I'm sure you guys are working things out and that's complicated.
we're in
I'm
a really
interested-
good place right now. I would love to say that.
His church pastor said his
I-
kids were
I've never
dirty,
stopped
and we
loving my
seen
wife
the
or anything
house
like that.
be
And
dirty.
she's a wonderful woman.
I mean, it's
and
the
has
same with
been, like,
Lemmy,
kind of the
really.
anchor of my life
But
for a
like,
really long
I
time.
had a
How has
hand
this
in that, I
impacted
guess.
your relationship with
I
like,
could
your
have done
family,
more.
your in-laws, your community? Are there
I mean-
still relationships that you're trying to put back together again, or how's
Uh,
that?
with there, some of the in-laws are some of the in-laws, to be very clear, not all of them, were people who made reports that were not true.
No,
And
stop it.
so that puts a strain on
Stop
things.
it, man. He's
right?
fucking lying.
Like a
That's why
huge
you put
one.
on a button up.
The people who weren't involved, I still have okay relationships with all of them.
It's crazy to think
As far as my family goes, my family's been very
people to
supportive.
now being on a stream
These
with a guy
these people
named
all
Husey
know,
and
like they
Jesus.
know what actually
New
was
Jersey
going
Ranger.
on as far as like our parenting and stuff like that.
Spawn, I had a dream
They
about
didn't
being
really know about the
pizza.
drugs. They sensed something was amiss, and you know, for whatever reason, chose to go the route they went, rather than coming and talking to us. And who knows what would have happened if they talked to us? Right? Like someone confronts you on something you're having a problem with,
Why?
and maybe you are receptive to the criticism, maybe you're not. But I know one thing
That makes you
would have been nice
retarded.
to know.
You understand that,
It would have
right?
been nice to know that people were sensing something was wrong, because we never got that impression. This all came out of the blue. If we would have known that people sensed something was wrong,
Why would you
maybe
ever tell
things would
your
have changed,
kids
maybe
about it?
not. It's hard to say. Like, how do you predict how you would have acted when you were actively
Bananas.
using drugs, right? Like, I don't
What's your
know.
biggest regret about this whole situation? Like, what do you look back and just say, man, this is the worst thing that I learned, the biggest learning
This is great.
experience you had out of all this?
The biggest learning experience is that when the government takes your kids away, a whole lot of other shit just doesn't matter, and you learn to let go and not be like so reactive and angry at little things. It's just like, okay,
A lot of scumbag
that,
attorneys.
you know, someone says
bar
something, there's a
associations
criticism
lets it happen.
of you, and you go, all right, but like, do you have the
Yeah,
power to
cool.
take away my children? Because if you don't, okay, like that's fine. And so in a lot of ways, I've kind of mellowed out. You know, how I perceived other people's you know, commentary or criticism.
So now we have common ground, Nick.
At the drug use and the polycule and just the whole thing, or did you? I mean, do you look back and say like, no, it was fun. I don't really regret it. I mean, I know you're very libertarian minded. I tend to
Yeah.
be libertarian minded. So, you know, it's kind of, you know, if you're not hurting other people, then it's really nobody's business. But do you regret that you got so deep into all that?
No,
The
stop
main
it.
I tend to not live with regret, because it's
Let
like
the whore be.
you can't go back and make a different decision. If you went back, you'd be in the same place and you'd probably make the same decision. The evidence is that you made it before, right? And so,
I'm always worried.
you know, I
one
don't
will
like how
take
some things
can of
happen.
soda and get
The main
throat
thing
my
that I
throat.
hate the most is
Could get
that
swelling
my
without me
behavior
touching.
led to a negative
true.
impact for my children,
is.
and separated me from them for a little
Yeah.
while. And it was that couple months
Yeah, it's
was like the
tough.
longest period of my life, and it was also the lowest.
Imagine
dark.
some fucking whore not allowing somebody to talk to their child. Yeah, imagine that, Mr. Button Up. Let's go ahead and do that. And she'd probably fuck any one of y'all for fucking 100 subscribers.
Marcus. I mean, I can't ever remember being that miserable and like self
Oh, I do get brought
hating
up.
and critical. So like I hate that happened, but you know, like there's a lot of good that came out of it, and life doesn't give you the option to go back and correct your mistakes. So you make your bad decisions, you make your good decisions, and then life spits out you know, an outcome. And so yeah, I don't really regret anything. I can't say I do
what?
it different because I didn't do it
Kids,
different.
cocaine.
And would I do it again is a different question. Not really. No. That's
How
a
do you
whole-
not
whole new
regret
thing.
that?
Would you say that the rebuilding of your relationship with your kids, though, would
get
maybe
brought
make you
up.
have more?
To come out of this, and I hope it's a complicated question. I think certainly in some ways he was. He's not being performative or whatever, that his relationship with them isn't, you know, strained and does survive. Like I would hope that, or you know, if it continues to be strained and he continues to be what he was, then I hope, you know, maybe he steps back. But that's up to him, and I'll
Yeah,
never know,
I
and
do.
I don't care to.
See, I did not know that he posted his the photo of his kids the day that happened to you. So that's the type of dark side of all this that I hate.
Yeah, it was it was more about getting to me than about like showing how great his kids were. That was something that he and anyway.
I guess
is not someone I choose to associate really soon. Like hopefully over this.
Oh, there's my
Thanksgiving break.
name.
Are there
Hey,
any law
boys.
tubers that you will, under no circumstances, ever reconcile
There's
with?
my name.
Yes, absolutely.
name two.
The tranny lover in Thailand and what's the guy, Kirk?
No,
or whatever.
fuck.
Legal Mindset and I have kind
God
of put
damn,
things
Magna
to rest as far as any beef back and forth.
I wouldn't mind it.
Kurt is not someone I choose to associate with. I forgive him for what he said about me and my anger issues. They're like again similar to Nate. It was actually Nate he was talking to. I was mad at both of them. That's all. In the
I
past.
mean,
I don't
that's
care
probably
about that
something
stuff anymore.
I
I
wanna
did
hear,
then,
you know what
to
I
be
mean?
very clear. But I
But
don't
yeah,
now.
I wouldn't mind it.
There are other reasons why I won't associate with Kurt, and it has everything to do with just how he behaves in general. And I also
He
think
spent
he's
$10 on this to say
Sean.
my fucking actual
No,
name.
I'm not
That's
cool with
my
Big
name
Sean,
right
and I'm
there,
not cool
boys.
with Legal Bites. You know, I'm not a big fan of any of those guys.
There's a new lady on the scene. She's like a cute little Asian lady, and she's got that RFK Jr. throat thing where she talks like
Do we
that.
have a fun show? Do we retaliate? Probably not, right? Kind of take the high road on that.
And Stuttering John has been hitting on her.
I don't
So
dis-
hopefully that could be the next sexy
I
relationship
don't disagree.
that we're all pinching our helmets to. Right, NJ?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Again, when you get Stuttering John in front of a woman with a pulse, that's a rough combination. I want to ask Nick, talking about like ending friendships, whatever.
He's
let's just
leaving
ask if
this
your
up.
relationship with one Ethan
Yeah.
Raphael, as he's known,
Dog
resident
state.
of
Yeah.
Merida, Mexico.
You
Yeah.
know, Ralph has his demons to fight, and he should fight them. Status of whatever is, you know, you try and give someone a bunch of.
I mean, I could do
opportunities,
it right now. I could put it
and
right.
try and give grace where you can.
I'll pin
Plenty
it
of
over
people
the
have given grace to
goddamn
me for
links.
the
I
things
don't
that I
give a
did
shit.
for, and things that where just I wasn't a good friend. Like I didn't even
It's a fun
necessarily
show,
do
right?
anything except maybe not stay in contact, not return messages because I was busy, being selfish.
Shut
So
the
like
fuck
people have done that.
up.
He is threatening to release.
Of course.
do what he
He just had this content that he just randomly had and kept in the file. It just so happens now that he's had a problem in Nick.
Short, angry pig of a man with a dwindling audience, living down in Mexico, screaming at clouds. That's Ethan Ralph, right?
if you don't mind me saying that stuff, guys. Like
I have
We don't
no
have to say it. We don't have to say it.
Look how long
he
he's left
records
it up.
Slide from the Shed. Is all his
I'ma
live
do it.
Oh, that Thomas John. Oh, yeah, poop cooler. Yeah,
Yeah.
Did he really knock up that girl? I don't think he's. I think my theory
I have
is
to.
getting any sex, a little shed of his, but I think he's trying very, very, very hard to make someone jealous, and doing a piss poor job of it.
No,
don't know,
I
Rosie,
did it.
if you would agree with that. or
It's,
not.
I just gotta say, so nobody
Sure.
believes Chad Zumach has a girlfriend because there's no evidence of it. Yet everybody believes Granny has a girlfriend despite there being no evidence of it.
There's evidence of it. What? You think at any point I would allow her to be harassed by the retards that fucking where you're keeping up this $10 super chat for fucking 20 minutes? Ever? Are you insane? Are you fucking he is. He's dumb.
What a stupid bunch of fucking cunts in this community.
It's funny. Yeah, who would believe Granny when it's been said on his own stream and confirmed by Lemmy in the chat at the time that she gave him, was it $100 or $50 to get a hooker?
Yeah, I
Yet
used
now
it
all
for
of
a
sudden
hotel room.
He's got some 19-year-old pregnant.
Yeah.
So is that the hooker?
No.
You know.
But the
He
thing
could get
is,
his own hand pregnant at this point, so I don't know what he's talking about. That's complete bullshit.
you know, but I definitely think that he's with the 19-year-old at his age. Because
I'ma
if there's
leave it
one
up as
thing that
long
I
as
know
he
about
did.
19-year-olds is that they love to stay at home on Friday and Saturday nights
Yeah.
while their almost 40-year-old cunt
You got
face,
20
girl
more
voice,
minutes for that.
fucking wanker boyfriend streams. It's
Of course.
it's the fakest story since the Aussie guy tried to deny his name.
Is this a
Think
grip
that way.
thing, Granny? No, not
NJ,
at all.
what's
I don't give a shit.
your favorite Thomas John Fox song?
There are a few. I like Me and My Shack. Although I think he
course
has
not.
a
Why
cover
would-
of
why
My
would
Wife
that
and My
be a
Pony
grip?
and Me, which is one of my favorite
I never
Dean
asked for
Martin
money.
songs. So hard to
If
pick.
you guys want to donate, man, you're
Here's a
more
nice
than
one
welcome.
from At
If
Gates
not, I
of
don't give a
Above.
shit.
Thanks for the 10. Hey Nick, would you recommend if someone super chatted me that someone was awake that I drive 45 minutes or more to their house to yell in their neighborhood?
Yeah, no, not really. I tend to not recommend walking around any neighborhood yelling, especially. I had a client actually who was charged with disorderly conduct and terroristic threats for essentially the same thing. This is in Minnesota, not in Florida, so obviously the law could be a little bit different. But essentially, he had a problem with some person, so he was outside, on their lawn, screaming at them to come out, and like. It would have been kind of funny if the guy did, because the guy he was screaming at was like cripplingly obese and had a walker, and my client was crippled from a severe motorcycle accident and had a cane. So it would have been like a slow motion.
Well, I'm making up for that. I've got a sparkling red Rolling Stones.
We're almost at 2 hours.
Clip it. Rochi?
On December 1st, and who knows what happens after that. Don't know.
There you go. Well, I think so. Well, speaking of Christmas, we're all going to go whack off when watching our favorite Christmas film, Lisa Ann's Limo Specials. Nick, I've got most of your stuff linked down below, and we just got our episode title. We're going to.
Well, really just one plug. Shmuel Buckman coming up in about 40 minutes. Shmuel Buckman, the geriatric voice.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Fuck. Well, that was terrible. Yeah, Amanda Ray Barnett. He wants to leave my fucking full name up on the goddamn screen for that long. We can do that. It's Amanda Ray Barnett, man. Y'all hit her up. I love you. I'm in love with you. Fuck her.